This video will cover everything in Attack on Titan Season 1. I have not read the manga, so I don't know what the differences are, but from what I know, they're pretty similar, so you'll get the gist of both the manga and the anime in this video. Before we get into the video, I do want to say a huge thank you to the 100+ people that subscribe to my channel. It's my first milestone. Thank you so much. I love you. Honestly, if we stayed here around this range forever, I'd be happy. Liar! So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. But as you know, I don't want to bore you too much. Let's just get into the video and the reason that you subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year. It is the year 845 in the Shiganshina district. Eren Yeager and Mikasa Ackerman are returning from gathering firewood when they run into the drunken garrison that protects their walled city.
This is where they live within the walls.
After Eren gets heated at the gate guard Hannes for being unprepared should the man-eating titans enter their walled city, he and Mikasa go join the crowd that greets the Survey Corps upon their return from an expedition. However, the Corps have nothing to show for their efforts, as most return either injured or not at all.
Well, at least you can hang your son's arm on your wall.
Mikasa prevents Eren from getting into a fight with one of the crowd, who badmouths the Survey Corps, and they return to their home.
Damn, she's strong as fuck.
When Mikasa informs Eren's parents about his wish to join the Survey Corps, his mother argues with him over the danger awaiting outside the walls, but is unable to deter Eren from his dream to seek freedom from a caged life within the walls. Eren's father is convinced of his son's resolve and decides to reveal to him what he has kept secret in the basement of their house upon his return from his work trip. After his father leaves, Eren again gets into a spat with his mother over his dream and runs away in a huff. Eren then runs at a group of bullies beating up his friend Armin, and they scram once they see Mikasa close behind.
I guess she's a Naruto fan.
The three then discuss the taboo of showing interest in the world outside the walls, when a loud explosion disrupts their conversation. Then they see it, a titan towering over their 50-meter high wall.
Most titans they know of range from 3 to 15 meters.
When the titan kicks a hole through the gate, the people flee in terror as titans begin to enter their once peaceful city. Eren runs to his home to check on his mother, where he and Mikasa find her trapped under their collapsed house. She screams at them to leave her, but the children struggle on until Hannes arrives and forcefully carries them to safety.
He tried to take on the incoming titan but was too much of a puss.
The people retreat behind the gate protecting the outermost wall and begin to evacuate by boat as the garrison defend the final gate of Wall Maria. However, a strangely built titan rams through the gate, leaving 1/3 of humanity's remaining territory exposed to the threat of the titans.
Now everybody has to retreat behind wall rows.
Eren vows to wipe every last titan off the face of the earth, and later has a mysterious dream from which he awakens with his father's basement key hanging around his neck.
Or was it a dream?
The year is now 846, and with food resources running low, the government puts in place an operation to retake Wall Maria using the refugees.
This is a great plan. I'm sure this will work out well.
250,000 people, 20% of the population, sent on a suicide mission, and with just over 100 survivors in all, the food shortage within the walls is alleviated. The following year, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin enlist in the 104th Trainee Corps, where they are introduced to the discipline required to join the military.
What are you doing, you dummy?
Eren is bombarded with questions about the fall of Shiganshina by the other trainees, and he lets it be known to everyone his desire to join the Survey Corps.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, no, fuck you. Peace? Okay.
The 104th Trainee Corps begin their training with the staple gear of the military, 3-dimensional maneuver gear.
This is how they maneuver their way around titans.
Mikasa and Armin manage to master it, whereas Eren has an embarrassingly difficult time in taking the first step towards his dream. Eren asks fellow trainees Rainer Braun and Bertolt Hoover for advice in mastering the 3D maneuver gear, and though he gets no helpful tips, he and Armin manage to befriend the pair after they share a walk through the woods, discussing their goals. Eren manages to master the 3D maneuver gear after the instructor notices his belt was damaged, and so his days as a trainee are finally underway. After 2 grueling years of training, 218 trainees manage to reach the graduation ceremony, where they are to choose between the Survey Corps, the garrison, and the military police.
The Survey Corps attempt to retake territory outside the walls. The garrison protect the walls, and the military police protect the king and those inside the walls. Only the top 10 graduates are allowed to become military police.
Eren, Mikasa, and Armin are all determined to join the Survey Corps, but before the graduation ceremony takes place, the Colossal Titan appears yet again, this time kicking a hole through the Trost district gate as Eren and his comrades are on cannon maintenance duty atop the wall. Before Eren can slice the colossal titan's nape,
The only way to kill a titan is to slice off its neck.
he vanishes into thin air, and so on their last day as trainees, the 104th join the garrison in defending the city in order to allow the people to evacuate. Armin and Eren support the vanguard along with 4 other members of the 104th as part of Team 34.
Let's go. We got this.
However, the majority of them are quickly devoured by titans, and before Armin can share their fate, Eren rescues him from the mouth of an elderly titan, but is himself unable to escape its jaws.
Well, so much for your dream of exploring the outside world together.
Elsewhere, Mikasa saves a group of civilians evacuating the city from an aberrant,
An aberrant is a titan that behaves abnormally.
and persuades a guild boss in moving his cart of supplies in order to allow the civilians through the gate.
Persuades is a nice way of putting it.
She then has a flashback of the night her parents were murdered, when she was captured by a trio of men looking to sell her. She recalls how Eren found her and killed 2 of them, and remembers the moment she exploded with power to save him from the clutches of her final captor.
This is when she started living with Eren's family, and he gave her her signature scarf.
Back in current day, she is informed by Armin of Eren's downfall, but takes no time to grieve as she charges headlong into the Titan-surrounded HQ in order to resupply on fuel.
She's just ignoring her shock.
Okay, but you didn't have to be a dick about it.
However, she runs out of fuel on the way and engages in a hopeless ground battle against the Titan.
Well, you were a good character, but looks like this is the end for you.
Suddenly, another Titan comes to her rescue by destroying the one she was faced with. Armin and fellow 104th member Connie Springer help Mikasa onto the rooftops as they watch the mysterious Titan take on humanity's biggest threat. Armin comes up with a plan to lead the strange Titan to HQ in order to have it kill the surrounding Titans. His plan works, and he and the other members of the 104th... Okay, I'm just gonna list all the important members of the 104th so you know who to look out for. Eren Yeager, Armin Arlert, Mikasa Ackerman, Connie Springer, Jean Kirscher, Rainer Braun, Bertolt Uver, Annie Leonhardt, Sasha Blaus, Marco Bott, Emir Fritz, and Christa Lenz. Now back to the summary. His plan works, and he and the other members of the 104th manage to enter the resupply station, where he comes up with another clever strategy for he and the rest of the survivors to clear out the remaining Titans.
The strategy worked out pretty conveniently, if you ask me.
Nobody's asking.
After resupplying on fuel, Mikasa, Armin, Jean, Annie, Rainer, and Bertolt witness the fall of the mysterious Titan and are shocked to behold an unconscious Eren emerging from its neck. When he awakens, he finds himself next to Mikasa and Armin with a host of troops facing them, but he is unable to recall his time as a Titan. The troops ask for proof that he is a human, but the captain's fear renders him an unreasonable moron, and so they fire a cannon shell at the trio, which Eren blocks by partially transforming his body into that of a Titan's. In the ridiculously long-lasting smoke, Eren and Mikasa entrust Armin with the task of convincing the troops of Eren's innocence,
See, Armin, they don't think of you as dead weight.
which only succeeds due to the intervention of the garrison commander of the southern regions, Dot Pixis. Commander Pixis agrees to hear them out and decides to go along with Armin's plan of having Eren plug the Trost gate with a giant boulder. Though the morale of the troops is low and their faith in the plan shaky, the commander manages to convince them to join the battle for Trost.
These whiny bitches were just about ready to desert before this.
When Eren reaches the giant boulder, he transforms into a Titan, but immediately swings at Mikasa, then knocks himself out, leaving half of his guard squad ready to abandon him. However, the officer in charge of the squad orders them all to defend Eren, and Armin is soon able to get through to his best friend, as the operation to seal Trost's gate, though costing countless lives, succeeds. With the help of Captain Levi and the Survey Corps, Eren and the remaining troops evacuate the now sealed Trost district, and the military manage to wipe out the remaining Titans trapped within the city. Humanity had gained its first victory against the Titans. However, with 207 dead, including Marco, there were too many casualties to celebrate.
I mean, can't we celebrate just a little bit?
When Eren awakens, he finds himself in an underground cell under the custody of the military police, with Survey Corps Commander Erwin Smith, accompanied by Captain Levi, questioning him. Commander Erwin informs him that he plans to retake Wall Maria and get to Eren's basement using the help of his Titan power.
He probably learned about the basement through Mikasa and Armin, because Eren told them.
Levi agrees to take custody of Eren, though before that can happen, a special military tribunal is held to determine whether Eren is handed over to the Survey Corps or to the military police.
The military police just want to kill him.
Much debate arises over whether he is a threat to humanity or its greatest gift, and as things get heated amongst the military, Levi kicks the shit out of Eren, showing that he can easily kill him should the need arise. With that, Commander-in-Chief Darius Zackley rules that the Survey Corps will have custody of Eren, and so he sets off with Levi's squad to the old Survey Corps HQ as they await further orders. Eren describes what he knows of his ability to the squad, then spends a long night with Captain Hanji Zoe, hearing about her experiments on the 2 Titans they captured from Trost. However, news then reaches them that the Titan subjects were killed, with the culprit's identity a mystery.
What do you think the enemy is?
Then, the 104th hold their branch selection ceremony, where they must decide what military regiment they will be a part of. All of our notable characters, except Annie, join the Survey Corps.
She joins the military police.
And so, Eren and his friends embark on their first mission as members of the Survey Corps, an excursion into Titan territory to take their first step in reclaiming Wall Maria. They proceed in a long-range scouting formation developed by Commander Erwin in order to avoid Titans and move as a unit, but they find more than they bargained for when a sentient female Titan infiltrates their ranks. Armin believes it to be after Eren, and although he, Jean, and Reiner attempt to distract it, they fail as it begins to head towards Eren's location in the formation.
Well, how do you know where he is?
Levi's squad enters the forest of giant trees, where the female Titan manages to catch up with them, ruthlessly killing their defenders on their trail.
Hey, you ain't have to do him like that.
Eren is convinced by his squad members not to transform into a Titan, and puts his faith in them. They manage to lead the female Titan into an ambush set up by Commander Erwin, and look set to capture it, and find out who's hiding inside.
None but a select few actually knew the true purpose of this mission.
However, the female Titan lets out a monstrous scream that attracts all nearby Titans, and after they eat its body, the one inside manages to escape. The person inside the female Titan had 3D maneuver gear, as well as a Survey Corps hoodie equipped, and it infiltrates Levi's squad. The infiltrator transforms into the female Titan yet again, and though they are amongst the elite of the Survey Corps, Levi's squad proves no match for it, as they all die protecting Eren.
Except Levi, he dipped earlier when they caught the Titan.
Our rookie Titan Slayer becomes enraged and transforms into a Titan to get revenge. However, he proves no match for the superior battle capabilities of the female Titan, and gets his head knocked off. The female Titan bites Eren out of the neck of his decapitated Titan and runs away, with Mikasa and Levi on their tail. The astounding abilities of Mikasa and Levi mean they are able to rescue Eren from out of the Titan's mouth, and the Survey Corps decide to retreat, with a return to the walls as gloomy as ever. The mission is deemed a failure, and it is decided that Eren should be handed over to the military police. Meanwhile, Annie Leonhardt begins her tenure as a member of the military police, with her first job being escorting the Survey Corps group carrying Eren to the capital. While on duty escorting the Survey Corps through Stohes district, she is approached by Armin, who asks for her help in getting Eren out of the city.
They swapped out Eren with John to fool the military police.
He manages to convince her, but when they reach an underground passage to lead them to the outer gate, Annie refuses to go through, suspicious of the situation.
No, she's just scared of dark tunnels.
Then, Annie realizes that Armin knows her big secret, and after a final conversation, she is pinned down by the Survey Corps. However, it proves too late, as she transforms into the female Titan.
Ha! I knew it.
As Eren's comrades fight Annie throughout the city, attempting to capture her, he has reservations about fighting one of the former 104th trainees.
What do you mean, you fucking idiot? Do you know how many people she's killed?
However, he remembers his hatred for Titans and transforms, thus beginning his city-shattering fight with his former comrade.
Speaking of killing innocent people,
Eren's hatred helps him overcome Annie's combat prowess, and after Mikasa stops her from scaling the walls, Eren rips off the female Titan's neck, revealing Annie inside. Unfortunately, before she is captured, she encases herself in a strange, unbreakable crystal. Thus, with Stohes district in ruins, and their only source of information out of their reach, the Survey Corps could scarcely call the operation a success.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with them on this one.
Commander Erwin manages to convince those in charge to suspend the summons for Eren and the Survey Corps, and our heroes would have to charge onwards to find out what it is that holds them captive, as a shocking new clue would soon be revealed. And that is that for Season 1 of Attack on Titan. I will have Season 2 video out pretty soon, hopefully within the next few days of this video, and I'm going to try my absolute best to get all 4 seasons out, Season 1 through Season 4 Part 1, before Season 4 Part 2 begins. I'm not going to make any promises, but at the very least, we should have the Season 4 Part 1 video out before about episode 2 of the new season. So just like I said at the beginning of the video, thank you to all 100 plus of you that subscribe to my channel. Thank you for letting me hit that milestone. I would be so happy if we could just stay around this range forever. But you know how we human beings are built. We're greedy, and I wouldn't mind having a few more subscribers. So if you're new here, and if you like the video, obviously like it, comment something below. Let me know if I can improve some way. Let me know how you liked the video, why you liked it, and of course subscribe. Because let's just try and hit another milestone. 1,000? I'm not saying we're going to hit it, but you know, if you want to contribute, it would mean the world to me. So with that being said, Season 2 video should be out within the next few days. Happy New Year to you all. Take it easy, and peace.